Hi, let's look at the 2019 O-Level E-Maths paper, question 1. In this question, we are given that the number of people in a cinema is 400 and is given correct to the nearest 100. Now, write down the minimum number of people that could be in the cinema at this time. Now, this is basically a rounding off question. In order to solve this, let's go back to the basics of how we round off numbers. Okay, if I give you a range of numbers, okay, so if I say we start off from 0 all the way to 10, okay, and if I say round off to the nearest 10, okay, the midpoint would be 5, correct? And how we do it is from 5 all the way to 10, okay, any number inclusive of both these numbers, you will round it off to 10, okay? From any number lesser than 5 all the way down to 0, we round them down to 0. That is basically rounding up or rounding down. Now this is from 0 to 10, rounding to the nearest 10. Now if I were to extend this to the nearest 100, the same thing applies. Okay, so I take 0, okay, and I go all the way to 100, and the midpoint would be 50, and if I say round off to the nearest 100, again the same thinking applies. Any number from 50 inclusive all the way to 100, the nearest 100 would be 100. Okay, anything lesser than 50 all the way down to 0, I would round down to 0. Now with this understanding, I can now solve this question. So basically from 0 to 100, we're now going to bring it to the range of 300 to 400. So from 300, okay, all the way to 400, okay, we can say that the midpoint here is 350. So any number from 350 inclusive all the way to 400, we round it up to 400. Any number lesser than 350, okay, and right going down to 300, we round it down to 300. Okay, so with this understanding, if you look back at the question, we are given that the number of people rounded to the nearest 100 is 400. That means the number of people in the cinema at this time is in the range of 350 all the way to 400. That means the minimum number of people that could be in the cinema at this point of time is going to be 350. Okay, so the answer for this question is 350. Okay, so this is a question that tests you on how to do the rounding up or rounding down. Okay, so I hope that this explanation has given you a good idea how to approach such questions. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.